Hey guys, this is bringing you another video. Welcome back to Jurassic Park. No, we are playing Shen. Welcome back to League. We just played that insane Urgot game that we got mega camped by that duo. I am planning on uploading it, but I'll probably do a POV commentary because I think I could be more educational, you know, less salty in the moment. I don't think I actually was that bad during it, but you know, if I know I can do a better job after the fact, then why not just do a better job? So hilariously, this weekend, I've got a bit of a busy weekend anyway, but I will be recording 3 POV commentaries. So some of the videos might be uploaded a bit out of order, but I think that's fine. Unfortunately, we have a Lucian. But we do have Diana Yasuo. This is a really bad matchup for me. Sub goals looking great. Not really. So the sub number at the moment is thanks to the subathon. These subs will be running out within the next week, and I will say, I don't know, I've been a bit on the fence about. I'm a little bit terrified because the subathon went great, but during the subathon I think we gained around 1,400 subs ish. So if you minus 1,400 from the number above my head, yeah, I'm kind of terrified by what that could mean. So, you know, any help is appreciated. Because I do think, obviously, well, one, I need to be a better content creator. I'm trying, but I'm also struggling a little bit in life at the moment, if I'm honest. But I think when people log into the stream for the past few weeks, obviously I was on holiday for a week, when you see that, people are like, oh, I don't need to do anything because the sub number's great. So when the sub number isn't great, hopefully then people will be able to help a bit. But yeah. Oh, an anonymous gifter with 5. Thank you. I will say tomorrow, I don't really mind saying, I guess, the reason why I'm busy tomorrow is me and Queen Pleb tomorrow are actually just going to be doing a lot of job stuff for me. That's what I'm going to be spending tomorrow doing. Going to be updating my CV, making it hopefully a bit better, and then we're going to both have my CV on a different PC each, and then we're going to be both applying to jobs. That's literally what I'm doing tomorrow. Game Lucian's losing. Standard. Still don't know why people pick that champ. Genuinely confuses me. What type of jobs? It's, well, within the gaming industry, obviously, it's because of my strength. Community management is the dream, but I am kind of looking at community management, social media management, influencer management, because they all kind of touch each other a bit. You know, they're all in that world, and if I obviously know quite a few community managers, and it's very common they may have not started as a community manager. They might have started as a social media manager or an influence manager, and then they jumped and they became a community manager. So yeah, that's kind of the goal. Jesus Christ. So I didn't use his flash or ignite, unless the ignite wasn't available at the time, which it might not have been. I was thinking about not TPing, but I decided against it because I don't want to really give Kale a couple of waves for free. She flashed at the level 1? I don't think so. Oh, there's your answer. She just flashed. I'm surprised she predicted that's what I wanted to do, but fair enough. Good flash by her. Any other industries? I'm not really sure, because like there are community like, well, don't like it doesn't have to be the gaming industry. Community management does exist not just in the gaming industry, so I'll be applying to like other industries that have community manager roles. Obviously the dream is to end up in the gaming industry, because obviously that's my passion. If you can work in the industry of your passion, then, you know, it's like they say, you know, you'll never feel like you've worked a day in your life. Don't think that this is a Kale player, by the way. I think we tower dive. Damn. I was dead anyway from the Viega. I didn't think I'd get a gank. Well, again, this is where I'm just stupid, I guess. Normally, junglers never come top. Obviously, in my experience, I never get really ganks that much, but unfortunately, it's the opposite for me. So I always go, they won't be top lane. No one comes top. They do. Unfortunately, they do. Yeah, I know a bunch of community managers. I'm very fortunate that like I've actually like spoken to. Nice play. I've spoken to a bunch of community managers about advice of what to do. I remember I got to a final stage interview last year. Final 2. Had a AAA game developer to become a community manager. Fortunately, the literal feedback I got was we're having to go with the person that's done the job before. And it's mainly because they were just a AAA studio. Oh, I just saw this person's name. This is that really bad Lux. He's this Lux one trick that's really bad. I've had her a few times. My ultimate wasn't going to save her there, by the way, with Viego there as well. No point holding, like, using it. Last game I played Shen today. Every time I ulted, people in my team were just dying. So it's like, well, what's the point? Hold that. There you go. See, that one makes more sense, because that actually does something, unlike me trying to do something with the Lux. Nice. There you go. Unfortunate that they got the dragon, but we're getting a lot of kills. It's a Katarina player, dude. They can't help themselves. They're so overpowered. No champion other than Katarina would have done that. That's crazy. Katarina players are just insane. He ulted. Yeah, this is not a Kale player. Holy. Do we get a gank? Do we get a gank? She has no ultimate. She's a free gank, no flash. Like, right now, it's completely and utterly free if we get a gank. Anyone. Yasuo. Like, Yasuo might be coming. Look at this Yasuo. Look at this Yasuo. I'm getting a gank, baby! I don't want to take the kill from him. Let's go, I got a gank. I told you, it was a free kill if I just got anyone ganking me. Could have been Diana, the jungler. Could have been Yasuo. Turned out it was the Yasuo. We take those. Thank you very much, good sir. I bid you adieu. Oh, that's why he died. Stop it, Katarina. Stop it. Stop spinning, you Beyblade. Beyblade. Did you guys play Beyblade? I did. It was great. They still make Beyblades. I remember I had a friend that double stacked the metal rings. We didn't work it out. We were all kids, so you don't, you know, you don't look in detail and go, wait, he's got 2 metal rings. He has demolished on Kale. What in the holy are you? Oh, they overstayed. She's got winged moonplate. She's brunt. Like, I do genuinely think this Lux is just a troll. I think she's going dead man's on Lux. Yep. Wow. Why they always got to be on my team? Why couldn't there be a troll one-trick Lux on the enemy team? You know? That's warded. That's not what I wanted to do. You know what happened there? The Diana died in the moment I pressed ult. So basically I ulted somebody else. Damn. You can still get them? That's cool. They were great, man. One thing that I want for my future kid is, like, we're not gonna, like, go, here's an iPad, see you later. I don't want to do that, because that's not really parenting. I want to be like, you know, work your way up to that. Work your way up. Like, have a Game Boy that doesn't have internet connection, because a kid doesn't need internet connection. You know? Like, you know, I'm the age that I kind of was at the beginning of when the internet really became a thing. I saw some stuff I really shouldn't have seen when I was quite young. And it's probably only gotten worse. So, I'll be trying to keep on that. Do the best job I can. What? I did that. Oh, I've not done that in ages. Basically, I delayed my flash too much. You're like, how does that happen? When you delay your flash, basically, when I flashed, my taunt wasn't on. I mean, he just killed 2 people in a 4-man, so, you know, pretty good going. This Kale! This can't be a Kale player at all. What the heck are you doing? She just ults early. Oh! Did Yasuo ult come back off cooldown, or did he not use his ultimate to kill 2 of them by himself? Oh my... What just happened? But that wasn't that was an intentional flash. Like she didn't flash right, she just flashed backwards. What? This Kale has played bizarre the whole game. Trailblazer Rush Low. Okay, so it's not a dead man, guys. Much better than a dead man. Hmm. Also, if you're watching this video and my demeanor is just very chill, just it is the mood that I am currently in. I'm just in quite a mellow, chill kind of mood. Been a bit of a crazy week. Hale died again, by the way. What is Hale? Damn. I'm gonna have to remember like all the old nursery rhymes again. God. See bit spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. And dancing all the rain. See bit spider went up the drain again. Vito Atlas, thank you so much for doing 52 months. Tier 1 says, sup Huzzy, just binged a bunch of YouTube content after being away. Congrats on you and Cream Pleb and your master rating. Thanks. Right, very quickly, again, not really done much education, apologies. You don't want to take in hit. They surrendered, never mind. The reason why you wouldn't have taken that in hit, by the way, it's too early. You're not going to, realistically, you're not going to end and blow up the Nexus within this 5 minutes of a Nexus being, like an in-hit being up. Yes, it can give you priority and there's super minions in their base and someone has to go deal with that, but that someone would have been a Kale. So what, you're just going to give 5 minutes worth, or whatever, 3 or 5 minutes, whatever it is, of just super minions, gold, going into a Kale, a lot of XP, lots of gold. It's not worth it. So that's where, you know, some people may have gone like, why didn't you go for it? Don't always go for it too early. I think around 20 minutes is where maybe it kind of changes a bit. Because like 20 minutes is when like Atakan spawns, especially 25 minutes, that's when Baron spawns. Like that's okay, but we were 16 minutes in. It's too early. You're not going to end the game. There's not big enough objectives to realistically warrant giving them that amount of XP and gold. You know, like, yeah. So anyway, we went 116, sorry, 9k damage, 7,500 damage on the Kale, 1-4, 16 a Viego, and went 1.9k damage. But what the heck was the stats, by the way? So, they do... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This Kale. So, again, it's not about specifically her Kale. Her Kale stats are terrible. But just to say, 45 games on Kale, 36% win rate, with an average KD of 4 deaths per game and near enough 8 deaths. 4 kills, 8 deaths per game. This player should not be playing Kale. The bigger thing is how many games she's played. This Kale, we are in the 7th month of the year. The end of July is 25th of July as I'm recording this. The season obviously started beginning of January. So, you know, that's nearly, 7 months fully. They have played 2,124 solo queue games. That is the most I have seen out of anybody. Wow. 2,100 games. What? Like, even though it's been 7 months, that still has to be like 8 hours of League or something a day. That is, that's mad. 300 games per month. So if you just averaged roughly, and I know not every month is 30 days, but if it's 300 games per month on average, roughly, that's 10 games a day. Minimum. And if you averaged, the time in between Champ Select, queuing, picking Champ Select, average game is probably about 24 minutes, I'd say, at the moment, roughly. You're averaging over half an hour per match you're in, if you're including the game, Champ Select, waiting for queue. So literally, I would say that's 30 to 40 minutes per game, 10 of those a day, minimum. So they're at least playing 6 to 8 hours of League every single day. And if they don't play every day, then that average has to go up on the other days. That's mental. That's too much. It's literally too much. Too much of a good thing or a bad thing is unhealthy. Oh. Thanks, Fat Queen. But no. Nice game. Very weird. I'll take it. If you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming content. Again, it's been pretty rough recently. We're down at... Here's the thing, right? What I'm really trying to hold on to, and I am trying, and I think I'm succeeding, is, am I annoyed about how stuff have gone recently? Yes. But perspective is also very important. We've had a really rough few days, and we're at 122 LP right now. If you asked Huzzy 3 months ago, hey, you're going to have a bad time, and you're going to be disappointed that around 120 LP, I would have been laughing at you going, what are you talking about? I'd take 120 LP right now. Like, that's the thing. Perspective is a wild thing. Is you get used to a new norm. It's like when in life you get a bit of success and you get a bit of money and then you move into a bigger house and then you get used to that and you're like, oh, you know, you get used to that norm very quickly. You know, there's been a lot of rich and celebrity people that have given interviews and it's literally like you just get used to it. You get used to your life. And in this instance, I gotten used to being around 200 LP. It's like, oh my God, it's fantastic. So I feel disappointed being around 120. But me a few months ago would have been, that's fantastic. What are you talking about? So yeah, like this is it. This is what you sometimes need to try your best to keep on top of is perspective, you know? And right now, if I refreshed my profile, 122 LP, we are currently sitting at within the top 0.29% on EU West, within the top 10,000 players on the server. We're within the top 50,000 players globally of the whole game, with 100 million players or whatever that play the game. So, like, it's pretty good. And I'm disappointed at being 120 LP. So, like, that's, again, you just have to sometimes take a step back and kind of go, it's okay. So I'm trying my best to hold on to that. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you enjoyed, do throw a like on it. I think I'm going to play one more game. Yeah, I think I'm going to play one more game today. Hopefully it can be a video as well. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.